Xavier, you've been a chairman of the National Restaurant Association, and you're basically, you came here as an immigrant. What has the restaurant industry meant to you in your life?
Well, we came here from Paraguay when I was very young, really for freedom, opportunity, and to have, to be able to make a difference. When we came here, we were just taught that what we really have in education. Those three things were paramount to us, and the restaurant industry has just been a vehicle for me, number one, to have a career, make a living, and also it's a vehicle for me to be able to do a lot of community service.
And basically, how old were you when you came here?
I was 2 years old.
You were 2 years old, and now you were a big muckty-moo with the National Restaurant Association. You're hobnobbing with the likes of Joseph Biden in the state of Delaware. You're a big deal everywhere you go, but yet you feel your immigrant roots. How does that all work together?
Well, we're the same as anyone else. The restaurant industry doesn't necessarily care where you came from, where you went to school, what your gender is, the color of your skin. They care about, the hospitality, and they care about the food and the experience. And the interesting thing to me is that as a restaurateur, and really because of being a restaurateur, we're able in our communities to speak with our U.S. senators, have sat with the president, have been involved in communities, know the CEOs of the local companies, and it's really all due to being in the restaurant business.
And do you find that people in those groups respect the restaurant industry?
I'm blown away by, it's different at different levels, but most of the people that come and interact with me and with us do it on a peer level. And I'm very, very appreciative of that. I can't really think of too many industries where somebody comes over that's like a U.S. senator or someone and says, so tell me what's going on, or do you have a minute to sit down?
And you've been out there on the front lines during this recession. Have you found any sense from the government that they're going to help you?
I think the sense I get from the government is that they're going to give us security. And I think that's important. Security that our way of life, our system, our democracy is going to endure. And we all have our part to doing that. And I don't expect the government to come in and help resolve any of my problems necessarily. Just continue to allow us the opportunity for free enterprise and to interact in our communities to keep that American dream alive.
So on one level you deal with the Joe Bidens and the Barack Obamas, and on the other level you deal with the street, and you're out there and you're dealing with the community, and in equal measure, and it must make you really feel pretty good about what you do at the end of the day.
It is. Well, you're helping people that on some level are trying to get their lives together at some times, trying to make their car payment, make rent, care for their children, start a life, and then other people that have been very fortunate, and I really like it when I can cross the two.
Right.
That's
right.
kind of like that's kind of the fun thing that we get to do.
Right. How would you compare the restaurant industry to the financial industry on Wall Street?
Well, we feed a lot of the people on Wall Street. But what I would say is that we're direct.
Right.
We're in the community.
Right.
We know the church around the corner. We know the daycare. We know the food pantry. So we're direct. There's usually, for everything that we give, there's a face, there's a person behind it, and there's a thank you and a you're welcome. And so we feel it because those are the people that are around us as well. I don't know what the financial community does, so I just know what we do.
Very hospitable, I must say.